Hello, good afternoon. It's so interesting. I'm here on a Thursday. It is March the 10th today, and it's the second Thursday of the month, and I am trying something new. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I love paper crafting and I love sharing it with others. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 14 years, and yeah, pretty much since the beginning, I've loved sharing my stamping with friends, sharing what I create, and I especially loved getting together with ladies and watching them have fun creating. And so that's why I would kind of cut and prepare packets and have little classes, and we'd stamp and chat together. But then a pandemic hit. And so my regular monthly Sweet and Simple class had to go through a bit of a transformation. And today is another one of the transformations. Hello, Katerina. Hi, Serena. Hi, Maureen. So originally, when BC, before COVID, we would meet in the church basement and I'd bring four simple cards and we'd just chat and snack and stamp, and people would just go home happy, having a relaxing evening and creating some pretty cards. And it was also a great place if someone had a friend that had never stamped before, or if I met someone who had never stamped before, I'd be like, hey, come check it out, see what I'm doing. It's super easy because I know lots of people think that card making is hard, or lots of people think you just need like so many supplies, or it's so time consuming. And my Sweet and Simple class was a way that I could show people how easy and how fun it is, and that it's not hard at all. And so during the pandemic, I continued on with the Sweet and Simple classes, but they were on Zoom. So then it made it hard for people to invite their friends. It made it hard for me to invite friends because those people who had zero stamping supplies couldn't really stamp along with me on the Zoom. But we still had a nice time because it's not just new people that join Sweet and Simple class. It's anyone who wants to have just make some pretty cards and chat and hang out. So, anyway, I thought I'd let Sweet and Simple go through another metamorphosis. And instead of doing it over Zoom, originally I was charging $25 for the class. People would sign up, I'd send them the Zoom link, and I'd mail the cards out and we would create together over Zoom. So today's metamorphosis, I'm hoping to continue to do it once a month, typically on the second Thursday of each month. Now I'm saying that, but April is going to change because of Easter, so I'll be doing it in the first Thursday in April. Anyway, we'll just kind of think most of the time it'll be the second Thursday, and I'll always send out an email or a post to let you know when Sweet and Simple class is going to be. But now the new metamorphosis is that Sweet and Simple class is free for everybody. As long as you can hop on and watch, then there's no charge to you. You can enjoy, you can see the four cards I'm creating, and I'm going to try and keep the same vibe that Sweet and Simple has always had. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about the products or fancy techniques. I'm just going to chat, and I hope you'll chat along with me in the comments. Often we do like an icebreaker question, or we just chat beforehand, so I can do that today. Um, I'll just kind of keep the same vibe. I even have the cards that I'm making today. I'm putting them all, I already cut them and put them into a little envelope so that if you enjoy what you see today and you want to get the card making packets, you can. Here I am. Where are they? They're here. Okay. And so all you have to do is order them from me. As soon as this video is over, I'll edit the video to have all the links, but I've got it written on the table here too. So if you want the card making packets, all you have to do is order them before Sunday. So today's Thursday. By Sunday, you need to order them, and then you will get the four card making packs. Everything's pre-cut. If there's any sort of special embossing or anything like that, that will be done for you. And you can order that. If you've never stamped before and you don't have any inks or any stamps, on the order form, there'll be some suggestions on what you can get. And I'll also try to share with you those things that I would recommend getting if you have nothing and you want to get the packet and create the cards. So my goal for Sweet and Simple class is just to make it enjoyable for you to stamp, easy for you to stamp because I pre-did the work for you, and also to invite those of you who are new, who have never stamped before or don't stamp very much, just to kind of bring down the barriers a little bit so you can give it a try. So for those of you who are like avid stampers, you have lots of supplies, it's easy. You just order the card making kits and you'll be away to the races. Or you can just enjoy and you'll know what I'm doing and we'll just have a nice time together. So everybody's welcome. Now, I forgot to mention in my email, but it's been a typical tradition at Sweet and Simple that if you invite a friend to Sweet and Simple, then both of you will get a double set of cards. Okay, so obviously it's just if you order the card kits. So if you order the card kit and then you tell your friend Sharon or whoever, and Sharon has never ordered a class from me before or never stamped with me before, I'll send her the card kit too. You both pay the regular $25, and but I'll give you guys a double set, so you'll end up with 8. Okay, so I'll just keep that tradition going, even though we've switched it to doing it on Facebook Live. So I guess that's all that I wanted to share. I'll do a little warm-up question so you guys can chat, in the comments. So I normally just say, why don't you share your name? So I shared mine. My name is Genevieve Coe. Share where you're from. I'm from Markham, Ontario, Canada. And maybe share one guilty pleasure that you have so that we can get to know each other a little bit. So my guilty pleasure, I have a few guilty pleasures. I'll be totally honest. I like doing things that make me happy. So I would say one of my guilty pleasures is grape pop. I really enjoy drinking grape pop. I especially enjoy drinking grape pop when I'm pairing it with potato chips. Um, but I know grape pop is bad for you, and pop is supposed to be not very good, so high in sugar or whatever. I guess that's why it's a guilty pleasure. So I don't do it too much, but when I kind of want to treat myself and do something a little special, I'll buy myself a can of grape pop, or they come in bottles like Crush. There's a grape Crush. So what I've been doing, since I can't do that all the time, it wouldn't be good for my health. I've been buying, so this part isn't the guilty pleasure because it's super healthy. I've been buying those Buble cans of Buble or Bubbly or whatever it's called because it has 0 calories and 0 sugar, but there's kind of a little bit of flavor. It's like nothing like grape pop, but it's maybe a tiny step up from water. So, but really my little guilty pleasure is grape pop. So if you're joining in today, go ahead and type in the comments. I'd love to know your name, where you're from, and what your little guilty pleasure is. Okay, so I am going to, oh, Grace, you and I are friends. Potato chips. Okay, so let me flip the camera over and we'll get started with the class. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so let me flip this around and that way you can kind of see my table. Oh, I think it is hard to see this. So I'll put it in the description hopefully after. But for Sweet and Simple class that I'm doing right now, if you want to order the card packet, you just go to bit.ly Stampin4fun cards. Okay, bit.ly Stampin4fun cards, and you can order the card packet. And if you want to get the card class free, all you have to do is place an order, a minimum of $60 between today and Sunday, and you will get the 4 card packet absolutely free. So I just made a little suggested items to order just to make it easier for you. Okay, and then all my other important links are here. Okay, so if you do end up ordering the card packet, I'll get the card packet to you, but you'll also get, I'll try, I hope technology does not fail me, but I'll be able to hopefully download this video Today I had trouble downloading one of my videos, so I hope Facebook has not changed things. Um, but hopefully I'll be able to download this video and then you can watch the replay when you get your card packet. Okay, so I prepared the card packet for myself so that you can feel like we're just like in class together, because this is how I pretty much do all my classes. Everybody gets the pieces ahead of time. And then what I do is I grab the first card and we'll get started. So we're going to start with this card so that you can, oh, I don't know, do you want me to show the card? I think it's easier if I show the card. That's what I've always done in class. So this is the finished card, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to create with it, or create it. Now, I won't do this for all the Sweet and Simple classes, but since this is the first one that I'm doing on Facebook Live, I did want to share that I designed all the cards so that they would use these ink spots. These ink spots are 2, 4, 6, 8. You get 8 ink spots. It's a great value. So you get 8 different colors, just a variety of colors. So it's a great way to start your ink color collection if you don't have any inks, because it is a good value. So I actually purposely designed these cards using mainly only these colors. So if you have 0 inks, you know what you can order. You can order this, and the Ladybug set. We're going to be doing all the cards will focus around the Hello Ladybug stamp set. Um, and we'll also be using the punch. So if you actually purchase these 2 items, you'll get the 4 cards free. Okay, but you could purchase anything as long as your order is $60 or more, and you place your order between today and Sunday, then you will get the card packet free. So that's just a suggestion. If you don't have a lot of supplies, or you don't have any supplies, you're not sure where to start, you can start by purchasing this and you will get the card packet free. You'll see how it all comes together. So let's do our first card, although just for ease, I'm not going to use the little ink spots. I'm going to use my full-size ink pads, but just know that if you don't have any inks, this set is a great place to start. And you don't have to search for it on my website. You can just go to this link and it will already be in your shopping cart ready for you. Okay, so let's get started. This is how I always prepare all my card packets, with everything pre-cut inside the envelope, so you do get the envelopes as well. This is our basic note cards and envelopes, so it's already cut and scored. And for those of you who watch my Tuesday at 2 live videos, I'm not going to give the measurements because I think it's just easier if you just imagine that we're in Sweet and Simple class. We've all got our card packets and we're going to stamp. So the color that I'm going to use is the Granny Apple Green, which is one of the colors in the ink spot collection. And I'm going to use the Hello Ladybug stamp set and grab the giant leaf. So the Hello Ladybug is a photopolymer stamp set, which means they're really easy to use. You just peel it off the acetate and then you'll stick it on a block. So if this is your very first time stamping and you want to order a card kit, I'd really recommend you add on one of our blocks, or just message me. You can start with like a little kit block. I have a few of these, those for sale if you want. Okay, so all I do is just tap, 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 and we'll go straight down and straight up. Easy peasy. Okay, so we've got our gorgeous leaf. And then inside our envelope, we have this little white piece. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use the basic gray ink, which is another one of the colors that's in the little ink spot collection. And I'll take there's a little ladybug image there. So I'm going to take that stamp, pop it onto my block. You don't need different blocks. I'm just, for the sake of time, just grabbing that. Okay, and we'll tap, tap, tap. Okay, and straight down and straight up. Okay, that's it. And then you can just cut it out with your scissors, or you can just, stick it into the coordinating punch. I love things that coordinate. Okay, so we'll do that. And then with this piece at the end, here, let me just clean these stamps. These note cards, I know you can't really see what I'm doing there. I'm just going to clean it with my chamois. And you're going to be amazed at how fast and easy it is to make 4 greeting cards, super cute greeting cards. When you've got the right supplies and you've got these pre-cut card kits, super easy. Okay, so let's put this away and I will take out the little Ladybug Wings. And I'm going to stamp those on using the real red cardstock. So Stampin' Up! Has all these names for their colors, which is so fantastic, because then you don't get mixed up. Which red are we using? We're going to use real red as opposed to Poppy Parade, Cherry Cobbler, all the other colors that there are. So I'm just going to stamp that out. I'll pop it into the punch and cut it out. So if you're just joining me, welcome to Sweet and Simple Class Online. It's totally free for everybody to watch and enjoy. But if you'd like the card making packet, you can just order it. Just go to bit.ly Stampin4fun cards and you can order the card making packet. And you can just use the video replay to finish up your cards. Okay, because the card making packet will have everything cut and prepared for you. Okay, so here we go. We'll put that on. I love to use Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm going to use these little mini dimensionals. They're like little foam pop-ups. So they just give a little lift to whatever you're sticking down. So I'm going to stick my little ladybug on there. And then I'm going to put a little adhesive on the wings so that we can put the wings on. Okay, look how fast and easy it is. And then in our little card kit, oh, did I lose it? Where did I put the little, okay, here it is. Okay, so in the little envelope, you'll have this little piece, and then we'll stamp the sentiment. Is this the right one? You can bug me anytime. So let's stick that down. And again, I'm going to use the basic gray because, as I mentioned, just because it's our first one, I thought I'd use all the colors that are in there. So if you're brand new to stamping, you'll know, just a really economical way to get started. But I do love using the large inks, I'm not going to lie. It just makes it easier. So you don't have to push really hard in the ink pad. You're just going to go straight down, straight up. Look at that. And we'll pop that on with a dimensional, and that is card number 1. See? Sweet and simple. Makes me so happy. And you could see pumping out a whole bunch of these if you had all the supplies. And imagine a friend getting a card like this. They're just going to feel so happy that you thought of them. Okay, so that is card number 1 for Sweet and Simple Card Class. And don't forget, if you want to order the card packet, you just register for it. You just have to make sure you register by Sunday. Okay, okay, so let's move on to card number 2. I'm going to put this away. Let me give a little clean here with the chamois. And then we'll move on to card number 2. How are you guys feeling? Isn't it fun and impressive that the cards come together so quickly? I still get really excited when I make a card and it just comes together and it's easy and fun. Okay, I don't know why I closed the case. Clearly I'm going to be using it again shortly. Okay, let's grab our next card packet. And here we go. Okay, so if you do end up ordering the card packet, everything you need will be inside, and it just makes it really easy to create. And it even includes the envelope. Okay, so the card packet is just $25, or you can get it free with your order of $60 or more between now and Sunday. So here is card number 2 for our class. Thank you to Marcy Denning, who gave me a swap card similar to this, and I just changed some of the colors a little bit, but I think it's a super cute card, so let's get started with it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions whatsoever. And of course, go ahead and tag your friends, because I will be um, giving a little door prize if you tag your friends. I'll be entering you into a little draw. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp the leaf. You've seen me stamp the leaf before, but we're actually going to kind of do it a little repetitive. We're going to stamp it all over this Granny Apple Green background. The fun thing about Stampin' Up! Is that we've got Granny Apple Green cardstock, we've got Granny Apple Green ink. My ink is really dark because I just juiced it up, so it's nice and juicy and ready to go. Okay, I always like to have some grid paper underneath so that I don't get my white table dirty. Although I'm saying that and my white table is already very dirty, but okay. So I purposely picked this 5 o'clock Eastern time slot because I thought people would be coming home from work and you just want something relaxing to do, so you can just watch and see how easy it is to create. Okay, so that is all we need for that. And then I am going to stick this onto our Coastal Cabana layer. So I've cut it so that it's got just a really thin border, and we're going to stick this down. I'm using an adhesive called Seal. It is kind of like a tape roller and it's double-sided. So I find the trick with this is to just kind of roll it and then kind of break the adhesive with a wrist flexion there. And then it seems to work really well. Okay. Oh, Jojo, I'm glad you think the cards are cute. I thought they were cute too. This Hello Ladybug stamp set is a real cutie. Okay, and then we're going to put it onto the card base, which is already pre-cut and in your envelopes. Well, when you get your envelopes, when you order the card kit. Okay, so that's what I mean. I just like to make it easy for you. Okay, and there we go. We'll stick that on. Okay, and then we're going to take this, this piece here, and I'm going to just add a little bit of color using our blending brush. If you, oh, you got booted out. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm glad you liked the first card. We've moved on to card number 2. So here we go. I'm just using the Coastal Cabana ink, and I'm just rubbing and then rolling it onto the paper. Okay, now if you don't have blending brushes, it's okay. You could use sort of like a makeup sponge or something like that. Or of course, anything I'm showing you can purchase from my online store or by messaging me. And I know lots of people, it's like shop online, but I totally understand if you want to talk to me before you place your order. I am totally happy to chat with you. I love answering questions, so don't be shy at all. Hi, Susan from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. Did you hear my little introduction? We're sharing our guilty pleasures today as part of Sweet and Simple class. I was sharing my guilty pleasure is drinking grape pop. And can't remember who it was that said their guilty pleasure was chips. And I was like, oh yeah, chips. I love chips. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to stick that on top. Okay, so again, I'm just using the Seal adhesive, but you could use a liquid glue. But the key is your adhesive has to be strong and good quality. Everything Stampin' Up! Makes is good quality, so I'm not too worried. And then this scrap piece here, I am going to go ahead and do the same as we did before. I'm going to stamp our little ladybug, and we'll just pop that on here. Okay, and then on this card I used black. Except right now our black ink is out of stock. It's not available. So if you do end up getting the ink spots, use the gray. Use the gray if the black isn't available. Okay, but some of you who are already stampers and have been collecting things, for sure you'd already probably have black, so you'll be fine. Okay, so I think there's like a few choices on my form if you want to order the card making pack. I think there's three choices. You can order the card making pack for $25. You can order the card making pack and the stamp set for $49. Or you can get the card making pack free with your minimum $60 order between now or Sunday. You have to order the card making pack by Sunday as well. So those are your three choices. You can choose whichever works best for you. And I mean, you can choose whichever option works best for you if you're ordering the card making packet, okay? So, but you do have to fill out the form. Just remember to fill out the form, because that's how I keep track how many packets I need to make and yada, yada, yada. Okay, I feel like I need to just trim off a bit of this top here so that I can get into the punch a little better. Okay, and there we go. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, they are super cute. It's the cute stamp set. That's what makes it so cute. And the fact that there's a coordinating punch. Okay, so, and then your scrap paper in the envelope, if you order the pack, just use it twice. You're going to use it for the ladybug body part, and then you're going to use it for the little wings. Okay, oh, and I forgot to mention, when you order the kit, you'll actually get a package of the black matte dots included as well. So I think I saw, was it Grace saying we should put the black matte dots onto the little wings? And we totally could. You can just, because you'll get a whole package, so you can go crazy with those dots if you want. Okay, so I'm going to use the Real Red ink. Oh, Susan, the weather is sunny. It was sunny. I actually went for a walk today, and I went for a walk, and I was like overcome with happiness because I didn't have to put on a winter hat. So it just gives me hope. I mean, it was still chilly, but it wasn't like freezing, you know? So, I mean, if it was freezing, trust me, I wouldn't have gone for a walk. I'm not that diehard. Uh, so, so it's nice. I'm glad to hear it's sunny out where you are, Susan. I think you said you were from Mississauga, right? Okay, so yeah, you could put little black dots on there if you wanted to. There's actually dots right on the stamp set that coordinate, but I don't know, I thought it still looks cute like that, so I'm just gonna do that. But again, I really encourage, I mean, on my Zoom classes, people know that I don't get mad at anybody for changing up the card. I applaud them for their creativity. But I know my personality, I'm good with just copying the samples, so I cut the paper according to the sample. But of course, if you want to change it up or do something a little different, you absolutely can. Grace, I think you have this stamp set, right? So you you absolutely could make these cards. Okay, so I hope these cards give you inspiration if you do have the stamp set already. Okay, so then in the envelope here, see, I even put this tiny red piece, and we'll stamp the little hello. Let me grab a tiny little block. When I have these tiny little stamps, I like to use the tiny little blocks. Oh, was it Jennifer asking about the black dots? Sorry. The comments go by so quickly, I sometimes miss them. Okay, so we'll stamp I'm going to just use the black again. Yay! Yes, teachers, man. How many of you out there are teachers? My husband is counting down. Tomorrow's the last day of school before March break. So, I think the kids and my husband are pretty excited about it. We're going to drive to Ottawa on Friday, hopefully, and visit our son who's living out there. And my daughter's at the age where I think it's time to start getting ready to research post-secondary. So I said, while we're there, we'll do a University of Ottawa tour. I got that all booked, so hopefully it'll be a good little family getaway. Let me show you the black matte dots that these ones are like half done, but that are included when you order the card making packet. Okay, you'll get the card making packet, plus you'll get these dots, plus if you don't live near me and you don't swing by me very often, you can get shipping for free as well. So Sweet and Simple class is really about just let's stamp, let's enjoy. So there we go. Okay. Oh, your niece is in her first year at Ottawa. You good, good. Okay, so that is card number 2. Okay. Oh, gas prices are expected to drop tomorrow for the weekend. Perfect, since we're driving so far. So maybe I should have kept the cards that we've made. So this is our Sweet and Simple class. And so this is card 1, card 2. Okay, let's keep going. Let me clean my stamps here. I start off with a clean table and then it goes woo, all over the place. So let me clean up because we got 2 more cards to make. I'm so excited to show you this next card because you might be thinking, the ladybug set, it's just ladybugs. I don't know if I'm a fan of ladybugs, but I'm going to show you how you can actually also enjoy bumblebees with this. So let me put this away. Okay, so we've got our envelopes. Okay, so here's card number 3, showing how you can use the punch to also create a little bee. And as I said, don't be alarmed about the embossing. You might be like, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to do that. When I give you the card packets, if you order the card packets, it will come pre-embossed for you. Okay, it's using this new Hive 3D embossing folder we have. It's pre-cut, pre-embossed for you. That's why people love Sweet and Simple class, because you can just relax. I've done the hard work. You can do the happy, fun work, which is making the cards. Okay, so just a reminder, if you want to order the card pack, you just go here and go to bit.ly Stampin4fun cards, and I'll try to remember to pop it in the description after the video's over as well. Okay, so this is card number 3 for our Sweet and Simple card class. Okay, yeah, super cute, right? Okay, so let's do it, my friends. I just wanted to show you how your kit will come. If you order the kit, everything will be pre-punched for you if it's possible to do. Like these ones won't be pre-punched because you kind of need to stamp them first, so you would just get a white piece. But this one, because I could pre-punch it for you, it will be pre-punched. And everything you'll need will be in your kit. So the basic black cardstock, and then I'm just going to layer the designer series paper. This paper actually comes from a host exclusive paper set. So if you're looking for a way to kind of get some Stampin' supplies, you don't want to break the bank, I'd really encourage you to book a stamping social with me. I make stamping fun and easy. You and your friends can create. I'll mail out packets. I customize all different kinds of stamping socials. We could do a fundraiser. I mean, there's different options we could do. So don't be shy to message me and let me know you want to do a Stampin' Social. The spring is a wonderful time to do a Stampin' Social. We can do the cards for the occasions coming up, like Mother's Day, Easter. Okay, so maybe I'll put that up there. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, and then we'll grab this piece and I am going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment on the bottom. Oh, Susan, I'm glad you're finding this inspiring. That's what I'm doing. I realized like I used to have people sign up for Sweet and Simple class. We'd meet on Zoom. It'd be so lovely. But I thought, you know what? Let's do it so that everybody can see it, and then you can just order the card packet if you want it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the sentiment in black. I'm using the You Can Bug Me Anytime. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. See how easy stamping is? You just go straight down, straight up, and you're not going to panic if it's crooked because it's handmade, my friends, handmade. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Okay, so are there dimensionals on there? You know what? Let me go ahead and pop this layer on. So this black layer, again, when you order the card kits, everything is pre-cut. That's why I'm not giving any measurements because you won't need any. You'll just watch the video replay and just create. Okay, so I'm just kind of laying this here so that I know where it goes, and I'm going to take these little pieces that I've pre-punched with the punch, okay? And this is how you create the bee effect, okay? Let me just show you how to do this. It's not hard, but you just want to watch what's happening here. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm starting at the bottom, okay? And I'm just cutting a strip. So I'll cut his little, I don't know, is that like a bum? I don't know, cut his little bum off. Okay, but you want it to be like, sometimes it flips over when you cut, so try not to let it flip over and just try to cut as straight as you can. But okay, see how I'm not letting it flip over? I'm just trying to keep all the pieces together here so that I know what's going on. Oh, I didn't see if that flipped over. Anyway, we'll know. Okay. Anyway, so then you could take these little pieces and then you can match it up. Okay, so that's why you don't want it to flip over. Okay, you're going to match it up so that the edges match up. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we can just glue that down to create this cute little bee. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. Does anyone have any questions? Hopefully that makes sense. So I didn't use the seal adhesive because I find when I've got little pieces, it works better to use like a liquid glue. Okay. I know, Jan, it is a cute bumblebee. I think you hopped on, so just hopped on. So just so you know, it comes from the Ladybug punch. Okay, so this bee comes from the Ladybug punch. So it's just super fun that you can do that. Okay, so what I'm just trying to do is match up the edge a bit. There we go. And there's our little bee. Okay, I know it's not perfect, but what did I say about that? Right? I say it's handmade. It's okay. Okay, and I've already pre-punched. Oh, the third option on the registration form. Okay, so what's the deal on the third option online? Okay, so if you order the card packet, just go to bit.ly Stampin4fun cards. Option 1 is the card packet, the 4 pre-cut card packet for $25. You get everything and the package of matte dots. The second option is you get the card pack, and that's $25. The second option is you get the 4 card packet and the stamp set. That's $49. The third option is I will give you the card making packet free. You just have to make sure that you place an order, an online order, or you can message me your order. It doesn't matter. Your order just has to be $60 or more between today and Sunday. Okay, so then just if you know you're going to order from me between today and Sunday and your order is going to be $60 or more, then you tick that third option. Okay, Jojo, does that make sense? So then you tick the third option and then you don't have to pay me anything except just whatever you order. Okay, so that's the wings of the ladybug, but it's actually a bee in this case. I'm using the vellum, and what I did, because you can kind of see through the vellum, I used like a tiny, so this is the mini Stampin' Dimensional. I'm just going to cut it in half. So I'm just using a tiny pop-up here, and I'm putting it behind the wing. Okay. Okay, perfect, Jojo. Yeah, so what I'll do, oh, I forgot to tell people how they want to pay me. I'll add that to the form. I think you normally pay by e-transfer, so you can just send me an e-transfer. But those of you who like to pay by credit card, you can just let me know in the comments and I'll send you an invoice so that you can um, pay by credit card. Okay, what happened to my matte dots? Everything starts off very clean here. Okay, and then it goes crazy with stamping. Where did I put my matte dots? Did I put them back in here? Well, anyway, matte dots, where are you? Do you see them on my table, friends? Because I was thinking maybe I put them back in my little container, but I don't see them. Da-da-da. Hello, matte dots. I talk to my stamps. I talk to my stuff. Don't be alarmed. It's very normal for me. Oh, here, I did put them back in my little bag. Oh, the embossing folder, it's called the Hive embossing folder. Okay, so the Hive embossing folder is in the catalog. I don't have the item number, but yes, it is a Stampin' Up! Item, so you'll be able to find it online. Okay, so that's our little bee, but I'm hiding the little dimensional here with one of these matte dots. You get a package of these matte dots when you order the card making kit. And I'm just putting the matte dot sort of on top of the dimensional so that it doesn't have that big white thing. Okay, and then I'm kind of thinking, where do I want my bee to go? I kind of want it to be there. And then I'm just going to use this, where is it? It's a black Stampin' Right marker. Okay, and I'm using the fine tip side. There's like a brush tip and a fine tip. So I'm using the fine tip side. And I'm literally, maybe I will glue him down so there's no confusion so he doesn't move. Where's my dimensionals? Okay. Okay, so we'll just put it down there, pop it on, and then out his butt we'll do little buzzy lines. Okay, so I just drew little lines on there. Oh, JoJo's so helpful. She's even got the item number for those of you who are interested. Okay, thank you, JoJo. Okay, so boom, there we go. We are done. Card number 3. I love Sweet and Simple Card Class. Okay. I know, that's why Katerina, right in the beginning, she's like, I love Sweet and Simple Card Class because everything's pre-cut for you. There's nothing complicated. We just have the pure joy of creating these cards. Sorry, I get very happy. I was just texting one of my team members, Diane, and she was super excited about something. And then I was excited for her. And then I was like, are you still loving your stamping journey? I can't remember when she joined my team. Maybe, I can't remember. She's like, I love it so much. I love the company. I can't remember exactly what she said. I'm like, I know. It's been over 14 years for me, and I'm still having so much fun. Okay. Card number 3 in Sweet and Simple Card Class. La la. Okay, I'm glad you're loving the cards. I love Sweet and Simple Class, and I'm so glad I decided to share it more broadly. I mean, we had a nice time on our Zoom too, but this way anyone can enjoy it. Okay, it's a 3D, Susan. You're asking about the Hive embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, so you need the special plate. I can tell you're savvy, Susan. You know all the bits and pieces. Okay, last card for our Sweet and Simple card class. I'm using Flirty Flamingo. Oh, let me show you the finished card. Sorry, I think I'm going to have to move these so that I can make room. Okay, okay, here we go. Well, upside down. Okay, this is card number 4 for Sweet and Simple card class. As I told you in the beginning, I really tried to focus on just using colors that were in this Stampin' Spots kit because I'm cognizant that some people may be watching who have never stamped before, especially if you're inviting friends, because remember, if you invite a friend and they end up ordering the card kit and you order the card kit, you'll both get a double set of cards. So instead of getting 4, you'll get 8. Okay, so anyway, so I was kind of limited on these cards. I would have probably made different colors here, but I was trying to just stick with what's in here for those of you that are newer. But I still love this card anyway because it's got pink, and anything with pink makes me very happy. So this is using the Flirty Flamingo, and I thought it might be fun to use these flowers that are in the stamp set. The stamp set's really great because you get the stamps that have images, but you also have words, right? And even though it's called Hello Ladybug, it's not just ladybugs. You've got flowers too. So it's so great. Anyway, that's why we're using it because I like it. So let's use this flower here and put it on here. And everything's pre-cut, so I've got my basic white piece. I'm going to stamp with Flirty Flamingo. Okay. And then ooh, that wasn't good. The good thing is there's 2 sides to every paper. So we're going to flip it over. We're going to try again. Is there something bumpy underneath? Oh, maybe it's these little bees. When you're stamping, it's got to be smooth surface underneath so that you don't have any trouble there. Okay, let's see if that turns out better. Yes, it did. Okay, so we'll do one there, one here. Okay, and then I will close this. I'm going to clean the stamp. I'm going to use exactly the same stamp, but I am going to do the Coastal Cabana color, okay, which is a nice, cheery, sort of tropical kind of color. Susan's asking if people are excited for the new colors. Stampin' Up! Loves to talk about new colors, so it is exciting. Okay. And then we'll do that. Okay. So we've got our little border here, and then we will put this stamp away, and then we'll do our little ladybug. So I just wanted to show you the versatility of this stamp set because you can see I used quite a few of the images just on these 4 cards. So many things you can do. So I'm going to use this, instead of a flying ladybug, kind of a walking ladybug. Some of you guys may remember, a long time ago, my husband's a school principal. He had an issue with lice at his school, so he had to hire a special nurse, that would come and check the kids and everything. So after that, he's like, you need to make a card for the lice lady. You need to make something for her. So it wasn't this exact stamp set, but it was something with like a little bug. I made a card. So there you go. That's the benefit of creating your own handmade creations. Because I'm pretty sure in the store, you're not going to find a card with a bug for the lice lady that came and helped you out. Okay, so there's our little guy. Okay, and this is a 2-step stamp set. So there's actually a piece that you can fill in to get the pink. So I'm going to use that piece, and I'm going to use the Flirty Flamingo. Okay. And there's a little bit of, you just want to try to get it straight if you can on your block. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Oh, thanks, Susan. Okay. Um, so we'll do the flirty flamingo, and then we'll tap, tap, tap. Okay. And then what you're going to do, why it's called a two-step stamp is because we're getting our image in 2 steps. So we did the outline, and then we're going to do the colored in. Okay. Look at that. Boom. Yay! And it coordinates perfectly with our Flirty Flamingo cardstock. Double yay. Okay, so let's pop this in here. Okay, and then again, my card packets will have everything pre-cut for you. And so you're just going to stamp the little sentiment. So we're going to do "It's a good day." Put it on my little tiny block here. And then we'll stamp it in the basic gray. Okay, yes. Yes, God loves all those nurses and all the people helping to keep kids healthy. Okay, so we'll stamp that. Hopefully I'm in the center, but if not, oh, I didn't do so great. But as I said, there's paper has 2 sides, so I can flip it over and do the other side. Okay, that was a little bit better. And we'll pop that on with a little dimensional. Where's my mini dimensionals? No. Okay, this is probably the 5th time you've heard me talking to my stamping supplies. Okay, but look, they listen to me. They are found. Okay, so that's card number 4 for our Sweet and Simple class. We'll just adhere that on. And that's how easy it is to create 4 cute and happy cards. We need happy cards right now, don't we? We've been cooped up all winter. Nice to have some happy cards. And then we'll go ahead and put on these little, oh, my phone is telling me that it's going to turn off soon. For Lent, I gave up using social media after 6 p.m. on my phone. Good. I didn't really think about that when I got on here live, but good thing we're done in time. But I can only talk for 3 more minutes before my phone turns off. Here are the 4 cards for Sweet and Simple class. Da-da-da! I hope you had fun joining me for Sweet and Simple class today. As I said, it's going to be once a month, typically on the 2nd Thursday of the month. You can always order the card packets for the cards I demonstrate at Sweet and Simple. Just go to bit.ly Stampin4fun cards. And as well, every Tuesday, I hop on Facebook Live, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh, Susan's already asking, when do we see you next? I'm always on Facebook Live Tuesday afternoon at 2. And that stamping is not a Sweet and Simple class. It's like 1 card, and I usually showcase a product of the month and all of that. So you'll always see me on Tuesday afternoons. Okay, so enjoy the weekend, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. All my important links are at Linktree Stampin4fun. If you want to order the card packets, that's where you go. And don't be shy to message me and ask questions. Thank you for letting me share these cute, cute cards using the Hello Ladybug stamp set. I'm just going to see here whether I'm just going to flip that around so I can say thank you for joining me. And we'll talk to you soon. Don't be shy to reach out. I've got lots of other classes as well. So you can always go to my links and see what I have coming up. Have a great evening. Bye.